I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lloyd. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gators offense will go on the attack first. There's Tramell Jones Jr. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores.
Well, this guy's been sensational individually, and when he plays well, he gives his team a chance to win. We know that. Now, obviously, they've got 2 losses. You can't afford another one if you want to reach the college football playoff, David. I think people around him need to step up, and that's going to be, I think, critical in this game.
It's critical the rest of the season. Like you said, the mulligans are gone. You've had a couple of bad performances, but I think they've learned, too, what they do well, and he had a good week.
He's loose. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Handoff for Ball. He breaks a tackle. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Jones to throw. Fires to the big fella. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets him down to the 26. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Got it inside the 15. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Gators are threatening in the red zone. Right side, it's Jackson. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just... Taking me, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rebels offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Malcolm Simmons, the portal addition from Auburn, and you get the idea that he'll be keeping an eye on the kind of day his counterpart is having for their offense.
And I'm just telling you, being around Jesse Palmer all week, these 2 schools, he wouldn't mind playing for these schools because they develop the wide receiver position year in and year out. They find guys with athletic ability that are playmakers, and it's no different today. Palmer, talk about these 2 dudes.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, they fit this game and the tradition of both these schools, putting out All-American receivers, Biletnikoff winners, first-round draft picks at the position, and you've got 2 of those guys here in this game. They're each going to get a bunch of balls thrown their way. They're both so dangerous after the catch. This is a quarterback's dream to get a chance to play in either of these 2 offenses. This one's going to be fun.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Scanning the field, it's Knight. On the move. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. In the backfield, it's Cunningham. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll move the wide receiver. Pulls it in, it's Cook. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. And that one's incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Turning it on. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Brown. Turning on the... Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Oh, they block it. He's got it. He can take this back for 2. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
Florida, 13, Ole Miss, 0. Number 38, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive.
Lily. Here we go. Ready.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Frazier. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. The give, running right, it's Frazier. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Rebels in the hurry up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Drops back, it's Knight. Here comes the heat. And down he goes, the defense bringing the heat. The Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Brown. Spins away from the defender. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. First play of the period will be a second down. Handoff, Jaden running left. Got the first down. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
At the 35-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
First down for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Oh, it's a reverse. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this is a receiver that needs to touch the ball in a variety of ways. They're going to throw it to him, but they're also going to get him involved on jet sweeps.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Jones wants to throw it. Left side, it's Wilson. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Gators are rolling down the field. Wants to throw one first. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over the...
Makes a grab and room to run. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Just keeps slinging it. Finds the tight end. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Touchdown, Gators! Middle of the end zone, he's got it! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
That keeps the score. Florida 19, Ole Miss 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
They're working that left side. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down decision. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. On the return. Smashes ahead. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
On the direct snap, it's Brown. Rolls right. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Gators will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Rebels want to move quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lane, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Rush is on. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Fires it incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. He's looking to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. That's caught. It's Brown. A lot of room to the right. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on the...
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got the back in the middle. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Ole Miss calls its second timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. They're all over him. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Back to pass, it's Knight. Extending the play. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Complete on the left to Smith. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at second. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He unleashes a long one. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Keeping his eyes downfield. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Over the middle, complete to Wilson. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He'll be thinking about that one, almost an interception.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Jones to throw. Another incompletion on third down. And the Gators will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half. The Gators will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Long way to go on second down. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. To throw, it's Knight. Still looking. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Trying to make one miss. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Got enough for the first down. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Handoff for Frazier. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
To the air. It's Knight. Oh, pressure's coming. Just gets rid of that one.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
He's got enough. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. On first down, here comes this offense. Quick give. It's Smith. Oh, he's got some space.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Still looking to his right. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He rifles one deep down the right side.
Love the coverage on the back end. The defender staying right by the receiver in the intended target. And as a result, that ball's incomplete.
Jones wants to throw it. Right side, it's Wilson. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. All over him immediately. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. From the gun. Moves to his right. Back open in the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Second down, gonna throw it. Trying to get behind the defense. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. This offense has it with really good field position. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up 3rd down.
Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the Gators will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Looking for the edge. And he's brought down after a short gain. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. wide left, it's Simmons. Breaks into the open. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Rebels come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Back to pass, it's Knight. On the move. He's going to run it. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. He's looking to throw. Between the hashes, it's Cook. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Rebels have their offense in high gear. They'll give to Frazier. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Now on second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Timed it perfectly to knock him free and forces the third down. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
This has been a frustrating day. They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
The Rebels will try to punch it in on first and goal. Wants to throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense...
Touchdown, Ole Miss! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. So it's an 80-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. There he goes! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down, 10 yards to go. Tells the run, wants to pass. Floats it out in space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Here's a give the ball. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse as this defense is ready for this guy. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the offense found no success with the backward-going pass. How about a forward pass on second and long? Fires to the wideout. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Got the back over the middle. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped on 4th down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Split backs here. Left side is Smith. Snags it, and there's running room. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape. It's a fumble. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Look out! Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Here's a give to Frazier. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrink.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Needs it here on 4th down. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The run inside. It's Smith. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Out wide right, it's Brown. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Timeout called by the defense. 2:09 remaining on the clock. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Straight ahead, it's Ball. Turning it on. Smashes him with the stiff arm. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Here's Jaden one more time. And he put the brakes on it.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Touchdown Gators! And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Jones to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Drops back on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Got some room to run. The 20, the 10, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. Moving out to the right. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
How about that for a momentum swing? Your defense gets the pick 6, offense comes right back on the field, and they get the 2-point conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Hey, finally, we see a nice game. It's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams lose.